Have you ever wondered what parts of your life should remain unseen, even in this age of constant sharing and connectivity? In today's world, where social media platforms and personal interactions often blur the lines between public and private, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a compelling guide. It's easy to fall into the trap of oversharing, revealing more about ourselves than necessary, both in face-to-face conversations and through the omnipresent realm of social media. This constant exposure can sometimes lead us astray, away from the path of meaningful relationships and genuine empathy. Openness and vulnerability, while valuable in fostering deep connections, must be balanced with discretion and a sense of personal boundary. Stoicism, a philosophy with its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, provides timeless insights into this balance. It teaches us the value of guarding certain aspects of our lives, reminding us that not everything warrants public disclosure. Privacy, according to Stoicism, is not just a matter of strategic importance. It is essential for cultivating inner peace and maintaining a sense of self. In this video, we delve into the nuances of what Stoicism suggests we keep to ourselves. We will explore 7 specific personal matters and situations that are best kept private, highlighting how discernment in sharing can enrich our lives. Join us as we navigate the intricate dance between vulnerability and discretion and uncover how these age-old teachings remain profoundly relevant in our modern world. The battles you fought in the past. Have you ever felt the urge to share every detail of your past struggles, believing that doing so would bring understanding or sympathy? Stoicism teaches us a different approach. It reminds us that the battles we fought in the past, while integral to our personal growth, need not be laid bare for everyone to see. These struggles, ranging from personal failures to heartaches, have undoubtedly shaped us, but they don't define our present or future. Our society often glamorizes the act of opening up as a sign of authenticity. However, Stoicism suggests a more measured approach. It advises that sharing our past battles should not be about seeking validation or sympathy. Instead, it's about recognizing the strength and resilience we've gained from these experiences. This philosophy encourages us to internalize our lessons and use them as stepping stones to a more enlightened self, rather than as stories to be recounted for external validation. Consider this. When we talk about our past hardships, the focus can unintentionally shift from growth to the hardship itself. This can lead to a cycle of reliving pain, rather than moving forward. Stoicism teaches us the value of looking ahead and using our past as a silent catalyst for personal development, not as a narrative to be constantly revisited. Furthermore, sharing these battles indiscriminately can sometimes lead to misinterpretation or judgment from others. People might not always understand the context or the depth of our struggles, leading to unsolicited advice or misplaced empathy. This can detract from the personal journey of overcoming these challenges and the unique insights gained along the way. In essence, the Stoic approach is not about hiding or denying our past, but rather about choosing wisely what to share and with whom. It's about understanding that true empathy and connection often come from a place of shared growth and forward movement, not just from the shared pain of past battles. By focusing on the present and how our past has fortified us, we encourage others to see the strength in their struggles, transforming our experiences into beacons of hope and resilience. The specifics of your goals. In a world where sharing goals and aspirations seems like a step towards actualization, Stoicism invites us to ponder. Is it always wise to lay out all our plans for others to see? When it comes to the specifics of your goals, the dreams and ambitions you hold close to your heart, there's a Stoic virtue in keeping them under wraps, shared selectively and thoughtfully. The Stoics believe that talking extensively about our goals can paradoxically undermine our efforts to achieve them. When we broadcast our plans, we open ourselves up to external influences, opinions, doubts, and even sabotage that can sway or hinder our progress. This isn't just philosophical musing. Modern psychology supports this, suggesting that announcing our goals can create a premature sense of accomplishment, reducing our motivation to see them through. Consider the nature of goals. They are deeply personal, often complex, and invariably subject to change. By sharing them in their nascent stages, we risk anchoring them to the expectations and interpretations of others. This can lead to a phenomenon where the goal is no longer just ours. It becomes a public entity, subject to scrutiny and pressure. In such a scenario, the purity of our ambition might be diluted, swayed by the court of public opinion or the unsolicited advice of others. Moreover, in discussing our goals in detail, we might unknowingly invite envy or competition, especially in environments where such feelings are prevalent. Goals, especially ambitious ones, can attract both admirers and adversaries. Stoicism teaches us that while it's important to have confidants and mentors, the intricate roadmap of our aspirations is best kept close, revealed only in measured doses, to those who genuinely support our journey. In conclusion, while it's natural to seek validation or advice, the Stoic philosophy counsels prudence. Share the vision, but guard the details. Let your actions rather than your words announce your intentions. In doing so, you retain the power and intimacy of your aspirations, ensuring that they remain yours to nurture and realize. Your happiness. Is it always necessary to openly display our happiness and contentment to the world? Stoicism, a philosophy grounded in self-awareness and inner fortitude, prompts us to reflect on how we share our joy and happiness. In an era where emotions are often amplified through social media and personal interactions, there's a Stoic elegance in tempering how we express our inner joy. Stoicism doesn't advocate for suppressing happiness, rather it encourages a mindful expression of it. In a society that often equates emotional openness with authenticity, displaying our happiness can be double-edged. On one hand, it can inspire and uplift others, serving as a beacon of positivity. On the other, it can attract unwarranted scrutiny or even envy, especially if it appears out of context or excessive. Consider the nature of happiness as a personal, often fleeting state. When we share our happiness indiscriminately, it can sometimes be misconstrued. Others may perceive it as bragging or insensitivity, particularly if they are experiencing hardship. Stoicism teaches us to enjoy our happiness fully, but to express it in a way that is considerate of the feelings and circumstances of those around us. Moreover, sharing our happiness constantly can create an unrealistic portrayal of our lives, contributing to the false narrative that life is a series of unending, joyful moments. This can lead to unrealistic expectations both for ourselves and for others, who might look to us for inspiration. The Stoic approach is to find joy in simplicity and moderation, appreciating happiness without feeling the need to broadcast it. In essence, Stoicism doesn't diminish the value of happiness but places emphasis on its thoughtful expression. It suggests that our joy is most authentic when it's not used as a tool for external validation, but as a natural, understated part of our existence. By choosing when and how we share our happiness, we maintain its purity and avoid turning it into a spectacle. This way, our happiness remains a genuine reflection of our inner state, not a performance for the audience of the world. The intricacies of your romantic relationship. Is it prudent to disclose the inner workings of your romantic relationship to the world? Stoicism, with its emphasis on wisdom and self-control, invites us to contemplate the impact of such revelations. In a time where social media often becomes a showcase for personal lives, Stoicism advises a more reserved approach, especially concerning romantic relationships. The Stoics understood that the strength of a romantic bond is often found in its privacy and the sacred space shared between two individuals. When we air out relationship conflicts, grievances, or intimate details, we inadvertently invite external judgments and opinions that can cloud our perception and influence the dynamics of the relationship. The sharing of such personal aspects not only risks misinterpretation but also can lead to an erosion of trust between partners. Consider the nature of romantic relationships. They are complex, deeply personal, and continuously evolving. By maintaining the privacy of your relationship, you respect its unique nature and protect it from the potential harms of external influence. In doing so, you create a safe space where issues can be resolved internally, fostering deeper understanding and connection. Moreover, Stoicism teaches the value of resolving conflicts through direct communication with your partner, rather than seeking validation or solutions from outside parties. This approach not only strengthens the relationship, but also builds mutual respect and trust. It acknowledges that while support from friends and family is valuable, the intricacies of a romantic relationship are best navigated by the individuals involved. In summary, while it's natural to seek support during times of relationship turmoil, Stoicism counsels restraint in sharing the specifics. This philosophy encourages us to cherish and protect the privacy of our romantic relationships, understanding that true intimacy is nurtured in the space we keep sacred between ourselves and our partner. By doing so, we not only honor our relationship but also uphold the Stoic virtues of wisdom, self-control, and respect. Your financial situation. Should the details of one's financial situation be an open book in our social interactions? Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in prudence and self-control, suggests a thoughtful approach to this question. In a society often preoccupied with material success, there's wisdom in maintaining a certain level of discretion about our financial affairs. The Stoic viewpoint on financial disclosure is twofold. First, openly discussing wealth can attract unwanted attention and intentions. It can lead to relationships based more on financial interest than genuine connection, disrupting the natural balance of social interactions. Revealing substantial wealth can make one a target for those seeking financial gain, while discussing financial struggles might attract pity or disdain, neither of which are conducive to healthy, respectful relationships. Secondly, Stoicism teaches us that true value and worth are not found in material wealth, but in our character and actions. By focusing discussions away from finances and towards more meaningful topics, we align more closely with Stoic ideals. This doesn't mean denying financial success or challenges. Rather, it's about not allowing them to define our interactions or our sense of self-worth. Consider the nature of financial discussions. They can often lead to comparisons, judgments, and potentially envy or resentment. Stoicism advocates for a life where personal value is measured by virtues like wisdom, courage, and integrity, rather than the size of one's bank account. By keeping the specifics of our financial situation private, we encourage others to engage with us based on who we are, not what we have. Moreover, in handling our financial matters with discretion, we exercise a form of self-control and wisdom. It allows us to navigate our social world with a sense of equanimity and balance, avoiding the potential pitfalls of envy, pride, or judgment that can accompany financial disclosures. In essence, Stoicism doesn't advocate for secrecy but for thoughtful discretion. It encourages us to consider the impact and relevance of sharing our financial details, reminding us that our true worth lies in our character and how we live our lives, not in the wealth we accumulate. Personal relationships and confidences. How should we navigate the sensitive territory of confidences shared within personal relationships? Stoicism, with its emphasis on ethical living and respect for others, provides a thoughtful perspective on this matter. In a culture where personal stories are often shared without a second thought, Stoicism counsels a more guarded approach when it comes to the secrets and personal details entrusted to us by friends and loved ones. The Stoic view on confidentiality is rooted in the virtue of trust. When someone confides in us, they are placing a part of their life into our hands. Revealing these confidences to others can break that trust and damage the relationship, sometimes irreparably. Stoicism teaches us that maintaining the confidentiality of personal information is not just about avoiding gossip. It's a matter of respecting the individual and honoring the trust they've placed in us. Consider the impact of breaking confidences. Not only does it hurt the individual who trusted us, but it also diminishes our own character in the eyes of others. Trust is a foundational element of all relationships, and once eroded, it's challenging to rebuild. Stoicism encourages us to view the handling of personal confidences as a reflection of our integrity and moral strength. Moreover, Stoicism recognizes the power of words and their ability to cause harm. By refraining from sharing private details about others, we prevent potential misunderstandings and conflicts that can arise from miscommunication or misinterpretation. Stoicism teaches us to weigh our words carefully, understanding that what we say about others can have far-reaching consequences. In summary, Stoicism advocates for a mindful approach to personal relationships and confidences. It encourages us to be trustworthy confidants, respecting the privacy of others, and treating their secrets with the same care and discretion we would want for our own. In doing so, we not only uphold the Stoic virtues of trust and respect, but also contribute to healthier, more authentic relationships built on a foundation of mutual trust and integrity, ethics, and personal values. How should we manage the intersection of our personal ethics and values in a world that constantly challenges them? Stoicism, a philosophy deeply rooted in virtue and integrity, offers profound guidance on this question. In an era where external pressures and societal expectations are omnipresent, Stoicism teaches us to steadfastly uphold our moral convictions. The Stoic perspective on ethics and personal values is centered around the concept of living in accordance with one's true nature and principles. It advocates for a life where actions and decisions are consistently aligned with deeply held beliefs, irrespective of popular trends or societal pressures. This approach calls for a degree of introspection and strength, as it often requires standing against the tide of prevailing norms or expectations. Consider the challenges posed by maintaining ethical consistency in today's world. The pressure to conform, to pursue success at any cost, or to adopt prevailing attitudes can be immense. Stoicism, however, encourages us to resist these pressures and remain true to our values. It teaches that personal integrity is not just a private matter, but one that has significant implications for our interactions with others and our contribution to society. Moreover, Stoicism recognizes that upholding personal values is a source of genuine strength and freedom. By not allowing ourselves to be swayed by external circumstances or the opinions of others, we exercise a form of self-sovereignty. This steadfastness not only fosters a sense of inner peace, but also serves as an example to others of the power and dignity of living a principled life. In essence, Stoicism does not merely suggest that we maintain our ethics and personal values. It posits that this is the essence of a life well lived. It reminds us that our most significant duty is to ourselves and our sense of virtue. In a world replete with ethical dilemmas and moral ambiguities, the Stoic path offers clarity and direction. It encourages us to be unwavering in our values, understanding that this is the foundation of true character and the source of lasting fulfillment and respect. As we conclude our exploration of the 7 key aspects of life that Stoicism advises us to keep private, it's important to reflect on the overarching message of this ancient philosophy. Stoicism is not just about withholding certain parts of our lives from others. It's about cultivating a sense of discernment, integrity, and inner peace. It teaches us that true strength comes from within, from understanding what to share and what to hold close. In today's world, where the lines between public and private are increasingly blurred, the wisdom of Stoicism is more relevant than ever. It offers a guiding light in managing our interactions and preserving our personal space. Each of the 7 points we've discussed serves as a reminder of the value of privacy and the power of personal discretion. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, let us remember the importance of balancing openness with restraint, sharing with privacy, and external engagement with internal reflection. By applying these Stoic principles, we not only protect our own well-being but also contribute to more authentic and respectful relationships. Thank you for joining us in this journey through Stoic philosophy. We hope these insights have resonated with you and provided guidance in managing the aspects of your life that are best kept private. We invite you to share in the comments which of these points you found most impactful. If you found this video enlightening, please like and share it with others who may benefit from these timeless teachings. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that empowers you to be the best version of yourself.